to be spending the next week doing a solo trip in Jamaica. My name's Allie, and today we're going to be staying at Sandals, Dunn's River. This is actually my first time ever staying at an all-inclusive resort. Honestly, I'm in heaven. And after a 30-hour travel day, I'm so excited to see what this week has in store. Let's go. This video is sponsored and curated by the worldwide representative of Sandals Resorts. Morning from Jamaica. Today is my first day here, but I am so excited to see everything that we have in store in the next week. If you didn't see my last video, it literally took me like 30 hours to get here. I did a road trip from Canada. I flew from Minneapolis to Miami to Jamaica, a big drive, but now we're here. And already it is just feeling so worth it. The weather is amazing. Not gonna lie, I am still highly exhausted from my travel situation, but I had to wake up for sunrise. It's just one of those days you have to seize the moment. So I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like ever since I was a kid, I've associated the room service experience with being so like luxurious and nice. So I think that's what I want to do for breakfast this morning. Also, I have a butler, like, what? I just feel so fancy right now. Could I get the pineapple juice, please? And the fruit plate?
One fruit plate, one pineapple juice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ah, this is so exciting. So out of this week, I would say today is probably the most chill day. So I'm just trying to enjoy and relax. But later I do want to hit up the gym and see what it's like there. So to get fueled up for that, I have a fruit plate and some pineapple juice. We are going to start off with a little fruit taste test. Watermelon first. This is absolutely crazy right now. I am just casually in my private infinity pool eating fruit in Jamaica. What? I literally feel so overwhelmed with like gratitude right now. This is just amazing. And I love melons. This has been a beautiful morning, but it is time to get a workout in. Guys, this gym is so pretty. I know I've talked about this in the past, but I just love the gym. It's like my favorite place. So even though I'm on vacation, I typically love finding a way where I can continue to move and just feel my best. So the gym here is separated into 2 rooms. This is like a yoga room. I wonder if this class is here. Why did I check my watch? And then the second room is the one that has all the equipment. So this particular Sandals, which is the newest one, so all the equipment is like brand new. Honestly, I'm in heaven. If y'all have not tried a Jacob's ladder before, it is actually so legit. And then the process is both very entertaining and difficult. So first order of business today is to do some mobility training. So regardless of like what exercise I'm gonna be doing that day, I've always been starting off with mobility training in the past little bit, just because it feels very nice. And then I would like to use and abuse this gym. I haven't had access to like a full gym, or I haven't had a gym membership in a really long time. I think the last time I had access to like a full gym was on Utopia, which was in July. And then after that, I am gonna eat. Anytime I go somewhere that has like unlimited food, just like makes me so excited. Like I'm in a frenzy that everything is free and I can just indulge. And now that we're back from the gym, I'm fully prepared to do just that. Not gonna lie, even though the resort isn't that big, I do feel a bit overwhelmed just trying to squeeze as much as I can during my time here. For example, there are so many food options here, but for lunch today, we are gonna be going with one of Jamaica's finest. I ended up ordering the jerk chicken with the sweet potato and a strawberry daiquiri. The sauce is like so tangy and flavorful. It's like a little bit spicy, but the quality of the chicken is incredible. Next we have the sweet potato. Honestly, I don't generally like sweet potato, so I'm not expecting to love it, but it's actually pretty good. Something I'm really loving about Jamaica is that everything is local. Actually, I found out recently that they don't have McDonald's here because they wouldn't let them source locally, so it's just pretty neat. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 2 of my stay at the beautiful Sandals Resort. So I think today is going to be tons of fun. We do have some activities planned later, but first I do need to get some work done, which means we need coffee. I'm here at Plum Jamaican Coffee, and today I'm trying an almond milk latte as well as the coffee cake and almond croissant. I can't say I am a coffee connoisseur, but it has a very distinct taste to it. Do I like coffee now? I looked it up online, and the Blue Mountain coffee is actually noted for its mild flavor and lack of bitterness. It's all coming together. Next, we're gonna try the pastries. I feel like coffee cake and almond croissants are like my favorite things. Coffee cake first, almond croissant. If I had to pick my favorite out of the two, it would definitely be the croissant. Like, the coffee cake is good, but this croissant, it's so moist. Literally, the first bite, it just melted in my mouth. In the room, I think it's time for a little room tour. On my way here, I was literally just talking about how I was probably gonna order room service, and then my butler just randomly dropped this off. He's the MVP. Okay, we are gonna do the quickest tour of life because I have a reservation in 30 minutes. Immediately as you enter the room, you are greeted by this little kitchenette. There's a sink, a little area to make your coffee, and then a mini fridge. And then after that, it leads into this massive room. First things first, we have this gorgeous bed. I have been sleeping like a baby here every single night. Big fan. Of course, right next to the bed, we have the TV, but this is no normal TV. This is an interactive TV that has a whole ton of services that you can use. Of course, there's a normal TV function, but you can also see all the menus for the dining, the activities, the spa, the tours, the photo services. There's a map, which I've definitely been needing. Actually, I'm just realizing this right now for the first time, and I could have really used this like 2 hours ago. I think my favorite part is that it has the QR code here, so you can just scan it on your phone and then just have the menu right there. This whole area is just opposite of the TV. When I just arrived, this whole area was just covered with like flower petals, champagne. It made me feel so welcome. Also, this is the coffee I was telling you about. Jamaican Blue Mountain. My room service order just came in, so I'm gonna enjoy my salad on the day bed. Is having a whole separate bed necessary? Probably not. Am I enjoying it though? Absolutely. My favorite part is definitely the little patio area, but we're gonna go to the bathroom first. Alrighty, here we are. Not gonna lie, I was very starstruck the first time I came into this bathroom. I have yet to use this tub, but I think I would very much enjoy that. Over here, we are fully stocked up on towels. We have shampoos, lotions, body wash, the whole deal, plus the stuff that I've already unpacked. I know everyone has differing opinions on like modern architecture in bathrooms, but I think it just makes it look so bright. Like, I love all the LEDs. Just looks very clean to me. Over here, we have the toilet. And now I think it's time to show you outside. So over to the right, we have some deck chairs and a table. Over here in the center, we have a nice little couch. And to the left, we have an outdoor tub. I used the outdoor tub immediately after getting here on the first night, and it was magical. We're gonna have to do that again. And last but not least, my private infinity pool. I was honestly blown away. I had no idea what I was getting into when I came here. I didn't even know what kind of room I was gonna be getting. So to see that this is kind of the caliber that you get when you can come to Sandals is wild. They've really outdone themselves. I actually think they've outdone themselves in a lot of different ways, but one way I'm really excited to test out: snorkeling! I absolutely love snorkeling, and the waters here are so clear and blue, so let's do it!
We don't have to go anywhere, everywhere is here. She'll find me.
This is the most incredible water that I've ever swam in. Like, it is so crystal clear. I feel like in other places I've done, it's just always been like a bit murky, but I can just see everything, even from like the top of the boat here. It's so fresh and so beautiful. I don't know about you guys, but anytime I go to a semi-tropical destination, snorkeling is always something that's on my bucket list. Of course, this is my first time in Jamaica, so I always like to go to a new place with a very open mind. But I will say that swimming in the ocean here is it's just on a whole new level. I think being from Southern California, I'm just used to the water being frigid all the time, so this is a pleasant change. Good evening, everybody. So tonight is very exciting for me because today I'm getting sushi. If you guys are not new here, you probably already know I'm obsessed with sushi. Since I used to live in Japan, sushi is the way to my heart. The place that we're gonna be going for dinner tonight is called Hanami, and I feel like you probably wouldn't know this unless you speak Japanese, but in Japanese, Hanami means having a picnic underneath the cherry blossoms. I think it is very clever how this whole place is designed. There's sakura blossoms all over the restaurant, and it is just so beautiful. First up, we have some miso soup. This miso soup is incredible. Next, we have the sushi plate. This honestly looks incredible. Go in for the salmon first. That is really good. This is a shrimp tempura hand roll. So nice and saucy. Another fan favorite is the crispy spicy tuna rice. Definitely not something you would find in Japan, but it is my favorite. Here's the sushi rolls. Guys, these sushi rolls were so delicious. Yes, I know that these westernized rolls are not very common in Japan, but I am so guilty. I I love these rolls, they're incredible. I will say that this is my first time at an all-inclusive resort and I really am impressed at how much you can get. I think I just kind of assumed that it was gonna be like a cruise where you have some things you still have to pay for, like the drinks or nicer restaurants, and that's just not the case. Like literally everything here is included. I'm doing something just a little bit different every single day. So honestly, every day has just been a new adventure. Anyway, I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a little property tour to kind of just show you guys like everything. But in the meantime, I'm going to bed. Something that I really enjoy about solo traveling is the ability to just choose what's best for you in the moment. I love traveling with Tristan. I love traveling with my family, with groups. Like it's a completely different dynamic. But I do find with solo travel, I can just like listen to myself and like what I'm really needing out of the day. Today I woke up early. I did yoga on the beach, which was so beautiful. I still have sand everywhere though, so that's a process. But there's also a bunch of other really fun things I'm doing today. I do have a spa visit planned later, so I was thinking like, oh, maybe this is like a regenerative day for me. But also I think it would be really neat to do some of the water sports. All of the water sports are included in the all-inclusive aspect of this place. We'll see how I'm feeling after the massage. They have this little place that serves pizza by the pool. I could get like a whole pizza pie to order, but instead I just got some slices because my spa appointment is actually very soon. Ooh, the oregano smell. Oh god. I do love just like a classic margarita pizza. It's like super cheesy. And I'm loving this. I think every time I've been going to get some food, it always just feels so much more satisfying knowing it's all inclusive. This is a good one. I have not gotten a massage since 2017. Let's see how this goes. So they gave me this sheet with all these different options and I'm gonna be going with the Raindrop Dreams massage. It's a full body aromatherapy massage, so I am very excited. This is so nice. So they have little robes for me to change into. This whole area is honestly so relaxing. I'm waiting here just outside for now, but right next to me, they have these pools you can go into, and then they also have like a hot and cold plunge situation. I had no idea this was here. Definitely taking advantage of this later. Just look how beautiful this is. That was magical. I don't mean to be dramatic, but that massage literally took me into another dimension. Because I was a professional dancer, I'm a little ashamed to say that I have never gotten like a proper massage during my career. I did that like one massage in Japan and it was like fine, but this was just on a whole other level. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep too. I have made the executive decision of what I'm gonna do this evening, and it is not at all what I originally planned, but I am very excited for it. Post spa time, I think I was just in this magical state of mind, and as much as I would have loved to go to dinner tonight, I just kind of felt like I was drawn to stay in and just kind of chill out, finish off a cozy night with some traditional Jamaican carrot cake and some chicken wings. So on my way back from the spa, there was like this butler party. So anyone who has a butler can go to the party, and they had some food and stuff to choose from. Well, long story short, I ended up chatting with my butler and he was like, you need to try these chicken wings and you need to try this carrot cake. They are Jamaican specialties. And something I would say that is very important to me while traveling is getting to experience a bit of the local culture. So, yeah, here we are. He said that the chocolate cake isn't like Jamaican, but it's good, so I got it. But the fun doesn't stop there. Ta-da! I have really been taking advantage of the room service thing. First up, Caesar salad. And then this is a pan-seared fish fillet. I would say that tomorrow's a pretty active day, so I think I'm just gonna take the night to enjoy. I cannot believe this actual feast that I have right here. I have been picking at the french fries and they're very good. They're like super crispy on the outside and that's always like the best. I don't like when it's too crispy that it's like gonna snap like a twig, but I don't like when it's like floppy. The perfect french fry. They're also seasoned very nice. This one I already know is my favorite. So something that makes these carrot cakes special is the fact that there's rum in them. That's very common in Germany as well. But guys, I literally had a bite of this earlier. I wouldn't say that I'm like a huge carrot cake fanatic, so I'm pretty picky when it comes to carrot cake, and this is actually the best carrot cake I've ever had. Chicken wing. This is making me so happy. I love these. I know I'm gonna wanna save this for last. It has a little white chocolate square on top. It's the moisture for me because so many carrot cakes I've had are like kind of dry. Maybe I'm just not having the right ones. If you have a good carrot cake recipe, leave it in the comments. to that point in the video where I thought it would be good to do a full resort tour. And so I figured what better way to do this than with a map. Personally, I am a very highly visual person, so sometimes when people do like tours and I have no idea where they're going in space, it's kind of confusing, so I thought this might be helpful. First of all, welcome to Sandals Dunn's River. Immediately upon entry, you come in on this driveway. There's gonna be a couple things on your left and right, but we are headed straight to the main lobby. Just for your reference, everything is kind of facing out towards the water here, so we're gonna kind of talk about things in that regard. When it comes to all of the different accommodations, when you enter, there's a bunch of different buildings. I currently am in this building, Tuffa Terrace 2. But as you can see, there are a bunch of different buildings along the way. This map here is super convenient, so it has a bunch of different categories, so we're just gonna run right through them. First of all, pools. As you can see, there are tons of different pools here at the resort. This front area right in front of the beach is where most of the pools are. At the pools, there's tons of activities. There's like a swim up bar. These are kind of the main pools that everyone has access to, but these are kind of like private swim up pools. So up here, these are like private villas. So everyone who's in a private villa has access to that pool. Welcome to one of the Rondoval rooms. These rooms are actually kind of cylinder-like in shape. Immediately upon entry, when you look to your left, you will see a dining setup, followed by a cozy living space. And then of course we have the bed. And then as we continue around the other side of this cylinder, we have the bathroom. As far as the bathroom goes, in the center we have a bathtub. And then you'll notice on both sides of the bathtub we have some frosted glass. On the right side we have the toilet, and on the left side we have the shower. The indoor part of the villa, I think my favorite part is definitely the bathroom. I especially love the LED mirrors, definitely just nice and bright if you need to get ready. But I would say that the area that this villa really shines is when you go outside. This outdoor section is absolutely magical. I truly think this is the best part of the whole thing because the main point of this style of room, I think, is to have something that's a bit more secluded. And this whole area is private, so you can kind of just do whatever you want here, and then you can go out to the resort if that's what you're feeling. Next thing on the agenda is activities. So there are 3 top places that I am going to mention. One of them being the Aqua Center. So this is where you would go to sign up for all of the sports activities. Everything on the resort is free, which actually blew my mind. Like you could literally learn how to do water skiing, kayaking, stand-up paddleboard, glass bottom boat tours, like you name it, they have it. Over here, they have a little yoga pavilion. I unfortunately did not attend any of the yoga sessions, but it is a very sweet area, very tranquil and serene. And third, one of my personal favorites, the Red Lane Spa. This is a little bit up on the hill a bit. Technically, it's like a spa and a salon, so you can get a variety of different things done. I got a massage. They also have like a hot cold plunge, a sauna, like it's just serenity to the max. Next, we have dining. As you can see, there are a lot of different places that you can visit. I tried my best to visit as many as I could, but obviously could not quite reach all of them in the time I had here. Starting up highest on the hill is Blum. This is a coffee shop that has the Blue Mountain coffee, which is very popular in Jamaica. I really like the vibes here. It was kind of like modern and bohemian, but the coffee was just incredible. Right underneath, we have the Dunn's Rum Club. This is kind of like a bar area. It comes to life a bit more in the evening. Throughout the whole resort, there's various bars and restaurants that you can choose from. And honestly, the thing that is just crazy, every single one is included. All the drinks are included, all the food is included. There is no place where you have to like pay an extra charge. In the center, we have lunch options. It's just a bit closer to the beach and the pool. Isola is a pizza place, and then Galleen is like a seaside grill. But honestly, I think for lunch, my favorite option is definitely the Jerk Shack. This is where you can get like actual Jamaican food, the jerk chicken, and then they change daily specialties throughout the week. Also a shop if you happen to leave anything behind or you're just looking for something fun. This resort really has just so much to choose from. I would say the size of it is quite manageable. It's not like so big that you're exhausted getting from point A to point B, but it's not too small that it doesn't feel like there's enough stuff to do. Honestly, this resort is just beautiful. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. If you guys are interested in checking out and learning more about any Sandals vacations, make sure to check my link below. But anyway, let's get back to the video. Good morning, you guys. After yesterday's pamper day, honestly, I was feeling amazing last night. I had the best sleep ever. Well, today I'm going on a little excursion, so it's gonna be a whole different vibe today. We just arrived at Island Gully Falls. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm getting into right now. They had us leave everything. Apparently we're gonna be like jumping in the water, doing a rope swing, all the stuff. Oh gosh, the crocs. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, walking through this water is wild. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm ready for that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. too excited. This is crazy. I love this. The adrenaline here, wild. Next on today's agenda, we're gonna go rafting. I have not done any kind of rafting like this before. I am very excited for this. Wow. This doesn't even look real. Here it is. We're going in there. Gotta get the bug spray in. Guys, this is like Splash Mountain. It's giving like the end part of Splash Mountain where it actually is terrifying.
What's your name?
Allie.
Allie.
Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh. I've decided that this is definitely more like the Jungle Cruise rather than Splash Mountain. It's like surprisingly calming. At this point, I don't think I've ever seen water like this before. It's like very pale blue and milky. I don't know, just having the chance to float down the river in this Jamaican raft is just such a unique experience. Obviously not something you can actually get on resort property, so I'm really happy that I'm doing this right now.
We should sit down. We should sit down on the ground.
Naturally, all these adventures have had us work up an appetite, so now we are getting some lunch. We just drove up to the top of a mountain and we are at this place called Misty's. Starting off with lunch, we have a pumpkin ginger soup. Honestly, I can't say I'm too much of a pumpkin soup person, but this was incredible. It was like the perfect texture. It wasn't like too creamy and the flavor was just on point. Next, they served us a Caesar salad. It was probably the most unique Caesar salad I've ever seen. It was really good. After that, they served us a bunch of entrees. It was kind of like family style. I do have to say, this is definitely the most amazing Jamaican food I've had here so far. It has just been so delicious, so fresh, and I'm so happy I had this experience. We have just made it back to the resort. Today has been such an incredible day, but it is not done just yet. Believe it or not, this is my last full day here. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe I'm saying that. And something I still haven't tried yet is more water activities. I did snorkeling the other day, which was super fun, but I do want to see what other options that they have. I feel like I just have to at least try. Tragedy. The water sports were closed. Am I disappointed? I mean, I was looking forward to taking advantage of the fact that all of these activities were free, and that is honestly really cool. But to be fair, I have had so many incredible experiences while being here, so I really can't complain. And all the adventures I had today, cumulatively, they were so worth it. It has been just such a treat being here. I've absolutely loved my time. I feel so relaxed, but also just like invigorated by some of the amazing things that I've gotten to experience while being here. The food, the activities, the snorkeling, the excursions, the spa. Oh, the spa. We're off to the last dinner.
Now we're talking through the night, chasing every word. Was it a dream?
Isn't it funny how before a trip, it feels like it's ages away and time is just moving so slowly. And then when you're on the trip, it just zips right by. I just think it's kind of funny, but not really, not funny, haha, funny like, yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Before coming on this trip, I didn't really have any prior expectations. I've never been to an all-inclusive resort. I had no idea what it would entail. And I feel like I'm just very pleasantly surprised. Like, I feel just like honestly reflecting on this week, it has been amazing. I think something that I really enjoyed about it is, I mean, of course, the beauty and the people, but just like the overall convenience, like the fact that everything is all included. I mean, of course, it's called an all-inclusive resort, but everything, like the things that other companies kind of nickel and dime you for, it's just all part of the cost. And I'm amazed. I mean, I feel so fortunate. I was so lucky to have access to this amazing room, and I have been absolutely living it up, and I'm so grateful. But I mean, like the activities, the food, the resort itself, it's been such a treat. I feel relaxed. I feel rejuvenated. I will be dreaming of that massage for the foreseeable future. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell for the notifications. And don't forget to leave a like or a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.